This is Observious, bringing you guys another League of Legends commentary, and this is actually 2 days or so after the actual Kassadin game I recorded for the pregame, so you probably noticed already by the separate team comp if you did watch the pregame. Reason for that being was that gameplay had corrupted data, wasn't able to upload, etc. So for this game we're actually going to be taking a ton of AP on our team with Akali, maybe she's going hybrid, with luck she's going hybrid, Kennen, Kassadin, that's me, I'm not going AD. Zin's going to be our jungler, he's going to be our main damage dealer. And for their team they're going to have a jungle Warwick, a Karthus who is going to be their AP carry likely, Tristana being their ranged carry, Maokai as their tank, and Fiddlesticks for the lovely AoE Fear and that extra DPS that he does provide. So looks like a fairly interesting game going into it. I'm at 99%, but there are other people that are coming in. So very sorry about the whole not getting it uploaded for a few days and leaving the pregame up, but hey, it happens. So going into a little bit more analysis of both teams, it does look like Maokai, if he does build damage, would build AP. We don't know if they're going to have their Warwick building tank or not. I have seen that happen a few times. As far as us, we don't quite truly have an off tank unless Kennen does build tank Kennen, which I hear does work, as he will use that time to pull off a lot of stuns in the team fight. Instead of just popping his load and instantly killing somebody and stunning everybody else, he'll just stun everybody a whole bunch. And we'll see how that works out. Zin, meanwhile, is somewhat squishy, but he does do a lot of DPS. He's going to be our main late game carry. And they will have Tristana and Karthus as their late game carries. So what this means with us having one carry to their two and both of theirs being ranged, especially with Karthus, is slow, and Tristana's ability to escape with rocket jump, means we're going to have to defeat them early game. So to help with that, we do have 3 assassins on our team, that being Zin, Kassadin, and Akali. So we're going to probably be running around trying to make the most out of our early game advantage. If we can snowball up, we'll be either on par or better than them. As far as pushing abilities goes, however, I do believe it is in their favor, with Maokai being a strong pusher, Tristana being a strong pusher. And as far as the team fights going, I can see us wiping out Karthus and Tristana, but past that I am not too certain, as Karthus would then be dead, but he'd be channeling his E, trying to keep the team fight around there, popping lay waste. He can always pop his ultimate to drop us about a fifth of our health. Fiddlesticks will come in with a AoE Fear that's doing, well, AoE that's doing a lot of damage. Someone's going to get Fear and drained, and they're going to drop pretty fast. Don't know who's going to start getting focused yet when. Warwick's going to be hitting somebody that's probably not drain feared by Fiddlesticks. That's 2 of our people negated for that fight duration. And Maokai is just going to be running around reducing everybody's damage. So they have a more AoE based team. Their only AoE based champion would be our Kennen. And so it looks like this game is on the way. Sorry about the lag here. Wow. Alright, screen is frozen. Waiting for this to resolve. There we go. And let's go ahead and start off with boots and 3 health potions. So we're going to be taking the mid lane. We resolved over this in the early game. I'm mid, he's solo top, Zin's jungling. Last time I saw Zin jungle, I believe he started at golems, but I could be wrong, and yes, there is a little bit of skipping here, as Fraps will take its time to resolve itself, as well as it being the first game of the day for me. So Zin's going to go ahead and start running around. Karthus is loud right now. I'm going to go try to turn him down a little bit. And is everything set up to SmartCast? Yes, it is. And here we go. So he's hiding in the Wraith camp. He has plenty of time to run away. This looks relatively safe. I'll wait around here on the bot ramp over here just in case to be safe. And it does look like he's going to be starting on the Wraith camp. As there are various jungle routes, I can't quite, say, hey, that's a bad jungle route, or hey, that's a good jungle route. It's just how he jungles. Still haven't seen anyone on their team. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and venture over to mid lane to see if they are coming across. We should see their mid laner in the lane. Yep, that's Karthus. It should be safe for him to be. He should be running up to Wraiths any second now. There he is. Warwick was right there. And Karthus DC'd, which is probably why Warwick was running up top. That's interesting. So, Warwick mid lane. Let's see. So, without a mid lane champion, I was assuming Warwick would take the middle lane, but it looks like nobody has yet. So they're probably sending someone in from the side lanes. So they will have a double solo lane, which will give them good experience. Well, not a double solo lane, a triple solo lane, which would give them good experience, but we will be able to push them that much harder in the early game. And Karthus will not be able to farm as well early on, although him being squishy is 24/7 all of the time, so we won't be able to say too much past that. Not too much action going on around here at the moment, just last hitting minions, or trying to, getting a point in Force Pulse, as that is my AoE slow that can only be used once every 6 abilities. Oh, missed that last hit here. Still getting some residual lag here. I don't know how it's going to resolve on the video end, but we will see. Meanwhile, Shen is saying care mid, as there is still 2 top, which makes me wonder, do they know he's DC'd? What's up with Warwick? I am pushing this lane, and that means missing some last hits at the moment, which is regrettable, but it'll be okay. There's Warwick. Ouch, taking 2 hits from the tower for no reason. Alright, time to harass the face out of him. La la la. Ignite him. We don't want him to heal up. He should be doing his Q as soon as the ignite wears off on a minion, preferably not me. We did lose an ally in the side lane. Trying to... Why does 2... Okay, apparently potion is a ranged... What? Since when? Alright, apparently you can now heal other people with your potion. I was not aware of this. That is very interesting that I can hit 2, my bind for the slot where the potions are, and there will be an ability to use potion on it. I kind of actually want to see if I can give the potion buff to someone else. If you can, that's something I've never known, as I've always just hit the 2 key and healed. Karthus has reconnected in case you missed that, which means I need to back up, and I have a point in W so I can start replenishing my mana supply. And we will see if Karthus takes a side lane or if he tries retaking that mid lane. He can still fairly hurt me with level 1 lay waste. It will be very annoying to handle that. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Akali is zoning Tristana away. Looks like I'm taking some damage. I'm still skipping. I believe that's just me recording though. Whoa, there's Karthus. Backing up over here, trying to lapse the silence at him. He knows he's at level 1, and that means he's weak. Ooh, bad there. I'm going to actually take E off of Smart Cast, so I can double check its range, as last time I played Kassadin I only kept his Rift Walk on Smart Cast. But different champions, different things. So it does look like he's come in when the minions are in an advantage, which helps his case a lot. Backing up, as you can see, versus Karthus, Kassadin is very strong as far as keeping Force Pulse charged. I might even max it before my Q, because I can see myself spamming that a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and go to key bindings and put my E on Force Pulse. Now I can see that reticule. Trying to zone him. Not quite working too well though. Minions, nope, mine. Great. Oh, got aggro of the caster minions. This is something that I'll see happen time and again. One champion won't be able to go up against another champion fairly well, but they'll push off the enemy minions that are up front first, so that way when the champion tries harassing, the minions in the back will get aggro. And long story short, the minions will harass the enemy champion for you. Gonna go ahead and give him a few hits. Rift walking time. You can see I don't really have enough DPS yet, but we will do what we can. Try to get him low. I'm waiting for... Hey, look at that. He knows I have Rift Walk. I wonder, what's his health at? Nope, still too high. Oh, well, whatever. Whack him in the face, and that's first blood. Alright, so that was fairly easy because he was disconnected for a while. Time to whack my way up to mana. I'm not going to worry about last hitting right now. And this is Act 2. Go ahead and level Null Sphere first, as that is my usual thing that I do. Now Warwick is MIA, however, I just got my ultimate, and I've been a little bit ahead. You know, they're coming down here to me, so I need to have a care. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start recalling, get my boots. I do not build a mana item on Kassadin, besides maybe the Deathfire Grasp. You know what? Let's not build a mana item. Let's just kill Fiddlesticks. There's Karthus, so he's already returned, which means I lost some XP for no reason, but that's alright. Here comes the minions. Wow, look how fast those full health minions are. I forgot they get extra move speed when they're not attacking anyone. That is a lot of move speed. Meanwhile, Akali is reconnected. We'll see what impact that has. And the main thing I have against Karthus' bombs is it doesn't really let you get mana. Hi, Maokai. No root for you. No, no. No. Come on, Karthus. Bring the pain. Wow. Oh, I have no mana. Oh well, Tristana went MIA, so got a little bit focused there trying to live while they were trying to tower dive me. It seemed to work fairly well. Looks like Shen taunted Karthus, but I wasn't chasing because I was low mana. So that didn't go out too well. Warwick's around. I guess I'll back up. Nope, just use a health potion. Seriously, look at that. Health potion. It now has like a casting time, and I don't know. Earlier today, I had a bugged game where right before the game ended, I tabbed to check Jax's items, and he had the Sage's Ring item in his slot. And so I hovered my mouse over it, and it gave me Sage's Ring plus 500 mana, which is an old removed item. But after going to the shop and going to the mana items to see if it had been put in somehow, the Sage's Ring icon was there, but when you moused over it, it gave me the Gunsou's Rage Blade description, which is a lot more sensible for a Jax. This is disconcerting, having the whole ranged. Alright, I'm going to try using it on Shen. Why not? Nope, okay, it heals me. That's interesting. I wonder why you can cast a healing potion ranged. I guess the game is just being a little bit buggy. Might reinstall after this recording. Has been a little bit odd. It could just be setting up for the next patch, though. I don't know. In case you're wondering why I'm taking the time to run up to him, it's because I'm low on mana. So Rift Walking adds another 100 mana to my combo, which currently would be 180, 280 at the moment, and I'm only at 267, almost at 280, and then I'll kill Kassadin. Not Kassadin, Karthus, as I am playing Kassadin. A little bit out of sorts, I can't help that. Got a level in a skill. He's playing it a little bit safe. He's dead. And that was fun. Meanwhile, this Karthus level 6, I forgot to mention that. Karthus level 6. Forgot to call. Oh well, he just hit 6, but still, no excuse. Trying to push back this minion wave, get an advantage. I really do need to recall, as 2300 health and no mana, as well as top being MIA, is definitely something to worry about, even though I am laning just fine. In case you can't see, it looks like Akali's dead. Quite possibly, as Warwick does have his ultimate, and oh, he leveled. That's funny. Zin leveled to his suppression. I mean, not Zin. Warwick leveled to his suppression skill in the lane while ganking, apparently. Very sneaky. And things are off to a swimmingly good start in this game, winning 9-4. With me being 3-0, and Kassadin snowballed is what we all want to see. So backing up, I literally just got onto LOL, so I very much apologize for all of the lack of good commentary, but it's mainly whack, whack, whack. Give me some mana, maybe get a last hit in. Letting Karthus hit me with that lay waste bomb a little bit right now, and he is using potions. trying to get him down a little bit before I come in later. I do plan on recalling really soon. Really soon. In fact, he could kill me right now if he wanted to. Oh, that's my cue to leave. I missed cue. Hit him with a blue, and let's recall. So, I don't want to leave my screen just yet, as, yeah, Fiddlesticks is coming up to get me with his Fear Drain plus Karthus' wall. Actually, he's going to try to come and swing by me. He's right here. He's right there. And now to go ahead and start saving up for a Deathfire Grasp. I wanted to say a DFG, but DFG isn't made from that. I actually should have bought an Elixir of Brilliance right here, but oh well. Can't help that sometimes. Gonna go ahead and buy wards and health potions instead, just to give me a little bit more survivability and let us go around and gank that much better. It does look like Akali's coming in to go and harass Tristana out. She's not going to kill her, but she's going to go ahead and scare her away. Apparently Fiddlestick says, so BS, every time I play Fiddles I get to play against characters who always stop my channels. Well, as a Fiddlesticks player, you kind of have to get used to that, and oh no. Yeah, I was like, no. I can't believe I forgot to charge my Force Pulse before coming back to the lane. Very bad error right there. Getting a little bit too distracted by the action, but hey, it happens. Trying to go ahead and kill this caster minion with a last hit, which I did right now. All are MIA, so I'm not going to push this tower. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and drop my wards. I have 4 wards at the moment. I'm going to try to drop 1 at Dragon, 1 at the bushes on this side, as I want to cover Dragon in this whole lane in general. Harass, 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 harass. Gotcha. Right before the suppression started. Yep, see? Suppressed. Oh, that was so pro. Anyways, Tristana's getting harassed by Akali. Zin's going to come in here and charge her and whack her in the face. And I need to put one in this bush. I was playing... I can't remember who. Last game I played in LoL, I was playing a Ryze... No. A Maokai, and for some reason I ended up with mid because Malzahar was too scared to fight up against Urgot. So coming back from the bottom lane, I swung by Dragon because I knew it was safe, and I just went, oh, I'll just go to the bush because it's safe, even though Urgot had previously been trying to come get me. So sure enough, he was in the brush and near killed me. Well, he did kill me in a one-on-one fight, me taking out 3/4 of his health and him, you know, outright killing me, because Urgot is a really tanky character who does dish out significant DPS, especially when he was fed, as people were feeding him that game. So, word to the wise, if you're going to go ahead and ward Dragon, try to ward the brush in that lane also. Fiddlesticks is MIA. Nope, he's back top. I see him over there on the screen, up there. You know what? Yep, you all died. That's fun. And time to put a ward down on this side. I could drop it right in the bushes since I don't have 3 wards, but instead I'm going to put it right here. I do eventually want to get a ward up here when the team fights start, as we'll be, like, say, all in this brush, or vice versa. And it's good to spy and see exactly where that is. Karthus is getting a little bit eager now, even though I have a 3-level advantage on him. Something that will happen, but missed that last hit, missed that last hit. He's given me enough for that. Oh, hey, he's harassing me with the bombs. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh well, gotta let him push sometimes. Peeking over here at the lanes, I'm gonna go ahead and leave my lane. Pretend I've been scared a little bit. Checking my range, that would riftwalk me there. His Force Pulse has that much range. Alright. In style. Alright. Nope. Not good enough, mister. Didn't even have to use a health potion. Which, by the way, yes, that's my 2 screen. Apparently this is the casting range of a health potion. And I can, you know, click wherever I want to. As long as it's a target, and I'll heal myself, as weird as that sounds. Gonna go ahead and use this, and that'll leave me about 400 to go until I can afford a Rabadon's Death Cap. I do have 700 gold to spare, though. So, actually, I almost have enough for a Negatron Cloak. I'll get this, and I'll get an Abyssal. And this plus my boots should be enough to give me a little bit more, well, enough magic resistance and magic penetration to deal with Karthus. And Fiddlesticks and Maokai. Wow, they have 3 AP users on their team. However, I think this is often the case, as if you check our team, we have an AD user, an AP, an AP, an AP, and another AD. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the route as my wards did die, right as Karthus was coming down there. Kali looks like she is recalling. Going to go ahead and fall back a little bit, use my little whirly thingy on them. Get another point in the Rift walking out at 13, as that's when you should put your second point in. That we can max out a little bit sooner, but not too much. And with my last one, I'm just going to go ahead and drop a ward at Dragon. It is missing, as we did come across Warwick right after he did get Dragon. So Zin's going to come down and gank Tristana. However, it does look like Warwick's coming too, so that sucks for us. Ooh, thanks, another lay waste bomb. I needed that. Got you. Poor Karthus. Poor Karthus. Oh well. It's not his fault he wasn't connected. I still think Warwick should have stayed in the lane though. It would have done a lot better. As you could see, I wasn't being too effective against him. And Kassadin is an anti-mage. And Karthus is a very big mage. So, it was bound to happen. Maokai's pushing his lane. He's an anti-mage-ish character. At least he's very tanky-ish to kill. He's up against this tower. No point in going up against that. Warwick is chasing Zin. Tristana is rocket jumping on top of him. Akali's trying to save him, and it does look like Akali is going to pick off Warwick and then get fear drained and killed. Meanwhile, Karthus is back to the lane. I keep wanting to call him Kassadin, even though he is Karthus, and I am Kassadin. But hey, that is going to be my line of the day, apparently. But hey, ultimate coming in. Nothing I can do there. I'm going to go ahead and pop my health potion on a minion. It's still going to heal me, so apparently this is just a bug. And it does look like he has been fed the blue buff. So that'll make him a little bit more annoying. Yeah, why not? Waste it on those guys. Gonna go ahead and hit my way back up to full. That's gonna make him want to lay waste bomb me. So I'm just gonna turn around, finish this champion, or minion I should say, and trying to outzone him, which is something you really don't need to do as Kassadin. They should already be staying back because you can always rift walk in their faces. Like where Karthus is right now, I could hit him. In fact, I'll do that next. If he ever does pop his face. Oh, bad Karthus, bad Karthus. Punish you. See, now he's going to be extremely cautious. You don't really want to show off your full range that often, as then they'll just stay back far enough. Zin wants to go get Dragon, but I'm not really best suited for Dragon. Kennen, go help Zin. Apparently it's go hell Zin. Oh well, gibberish happens when Maokai throws a sapling into the middle of all of you. Duck in and out of tower range. Look how little damage he's taken, because he has 109 magic resist already this early in the game. And the fact that I already have 115. So Maokai is not going to be done too much damage. And oh my goodness, 20-minute surrender. Not too much happening, and that is good game. Okay, wow. Alright, at about 20 minutes and 10 seconds, it said Team Purple has agreed to surrender with 5 votes for and 0 against. So that was a very anticlimactic game. All it showed was how to dominate a guy who's lower level than you. Didn't get off too much ganks, didn't show you guys that much of the team fights, but hey, 20-minute games happen, and that was an example of, well, a 20-minute game. Hope you guys enjoyed, me stomping Karthus' face with Kassadin, and this is Observious, signing out.